back to another video on the channel. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you how to make those Che pretty fun type of beats slash melodies. Che doesn't really use the sound anymore. As you know, he goes for that heavy bass sound. But I think a lot of people still like the old Che sound, and a lot of people really like that pretty fun sound. So I'm going to be showing you guys how to make a beat in that style. I already made the melody, but I haven't laid any drums down, so we'll do the drums live, but I'll show you guys how to do the melody, and I'll break it down for you. So I first went to Xenology, and I grabbed the JX8000, and I laid out some stabs, or like some stab chords, and this is what it sounds like. I should mention, for these pretty fun type of melodies and beats, you want to be at 150 BPM, and I'm at A sharp major. So this is what the stab chords sound like. The reason that it sounds like that is because I have gross beat on complex 3 and I have this node pulled all the way up and I'm just peaking at the -3 and I brought this slider down a little bit. That's how we get that like stutter sound with like that pitch bend. And the next sound we got here also from Xenology. We got a like a pluck. I put these plucks a little bit off beat, which I feel like added to the melody a little bit, like kind of like how it sounds a little bit off. Always pick like they almost use like video game type sounds. Like imagine you're making like an 8-bit type of video game melody. Next, we have another sound from Xenology, the wide pluck, and it's arpeggiated. To get this arpeggiated melody, I laid down the top notes of the chords, and then I did Alt-A, found it arpeggiated in a way that I liked. And this is what it sounds like. Perfect sound for this beat. That's actually a really, really good pluck. Next, we have a lead. This is just a one-shot that I played out on my keyboard. If you click type to keyboard, you can play stuff, and I just did record notes and automation, and this is what we got. Just a simple lead. Next we got another pluck. This is the PW pluck. Just rides out the whole way. And then we went to Hive, and you grab this sequence. And I basically copied the chords, but I just I stuttered it. Just so it sounds like it's cutting in and out. And then the last sound is just a sound effect from TAL Noisemaker. This is a free synth, by the way. It's actually pretty good. It has some good sounds, some good sound effects, and some good leads. And I went over to TAL and I just took off all the reverb and all the delay because I wanted to add my own delay, which was just Fruity Delay 3 Ping Pong. If we go over to the sound, the levels turned down a little bit. We put it on BP Ping Pong, and we put some My Crush on it, which is a bit crusher. And this is what this sound sounds like. Pretty simple. So altogether, this is what it sounds like. Pretty simple melody, but it's really catchy as well. So now I think we should just get into these drums. For today's sound selection, we're going to be using Maze's 20K kit, so shout out to him. It's my first time ever using it, so hopefully we'll find some good sounds in here. Kind of like this one, and then we'll just go through and grab everything. Kind of fuck with reload. We'll go with this 808 for now. We'll go with this one. If you notice in pretty fun songs that I'm going to play right now in a second, this is one of my favorite songs by him, Ice Cream. He leaves a lot of space for the clap to come in by cutting out the hi-hat, but he still keeps a really bouncy hi-hat. And a pretty subby 808. So that's kind of the sound we'll try to go for here. What I usually do when I have my drums ready in the channel rack is I always click them into the mixer just so I have the individual drums tracked and it's easier to go in after and just look at what I need and edit them out like that. We're going to go in with just a regular 2-step and edit it from there. So let's see what we can make this sound like. So we're just going to cut that out and leave space for the clap, like how he does in Ice Cream. Move this here, make it go up, leave it space. Yeah. We'll just place the claps for now. So we're gonna yeah, I like how that sounds. So we're just gonna copy and paste this over, except I'm gonna make it so these go down. We'll change this around so these two actually go lower. Make it sound a little bit different. And we'll keep it like that, I think. Those are nice and bouncy. And then we'll go in with the snare. We'll keep the snare minimal, but we don't want it to be predictable. So let's try and make it a little unorthodox. Nice and simple. Then we're going to go with the 808, and usually what I'll do is I'll follow the bottom line, but as you can see there's a line here. We might go with that one. Let's see how this 808 sounds on its own real quick. I might have to boost it just a little bit. I kind of want it to be pretty present. That's nice and subby, so we'll keep this one going. Maybe a little higher. Yeah, I like it up here. We're going to raise it 2 octaves just so we can hear it and figure out what pattern we want. Kind of like how that sounds so far, so let's test it. G5 is a good note here. We might have to change these up. Offbeat type of, like it sounds offbeat, but it's off. I like that. I think B5 is a good way to end this pattern. Yeah, I like that. I like that pattern. Just gonna put the soft clipper on the master, soft clipper on the 808. It's not really hitting how I want it to. I don't want it to be too aggressive. There. I think that's a perfect mix. Kind of like how that sounds. That sounds pretty good. Like if we pull up this again, it's like the perfect 8-bit sounds. Like you get that squeaky synth. I didn't really have one in here. I went for more of a older Pretty Fun type of sound, but I feel like this is pretty accurate. So I'll just let it play for a bit. Hope you guys enjoyed that beat tutorial. This was actually a really fun one to make, this melody. I actually think it came out really good. If you guys enjoyed this video, please let me know. Please let me know what artist you would like me to do. I was thinking actually about doing a Slayer video soon because he's been popping off recently. But yeah, I will see you guys in the next beat video.